Candace Parker, welcome to the Daily Social Distancing Show.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited. I'm a fan, Trevor, just so you know. I'm not a casual fan, I'm a fan.
Oh, wow. Okay, that puts a lot of pressure on me because now I'm a fan of yours because it's not often I get to talk to anybody who is considered the greatest at anything that they do. I'm gonna read just a small list of some of your achievements. You've won a WNBA title, right? 2 Olympic gold medals, 2 regular season MVPs, and a finals MVP. You're also the first player to win Rookie of the Year and MVP in the same season. Last year, you were named the Defensive Player of the Year. My question to you is, have you already started writing your Hall of Fame speech? What do you... Like, do you plan ahead, or are you going to try and make it seem like you didn't know at the is it going to be one of those, like, oh, modest, what a surprise?
Listen, I'm just realizing now, like I've been in this thing for 14 years and like I have a daughter and the people that I'm playing with are closer to her age. So I think it's more so just more worried about how my socks are, if I'm not looking like an old lady, all those things.
You say that, but you are still competing at the highest level. You know, the season's about to kick off. Everybody in Chicago is excited because you have just switched to a new team. It's almost a homecoming for you because you're from Illinois. What are your expectations for the upcoming season, and how do you deal with that pressure of a whole city going, all right, Candace, we need you to fix what happened last year. We need you to take us to the top.
First, I'm really excited. I grew up in Naperville, which is western suburbs of Chicago, and I started playing basketball here. And you know, just to be able to come back to where it all started, because around the Chicagoland area, I grew up in the 90s, so it was all Bulls, all Who's Next, all prep, high school, college, everything. Like, they follow basketball. And so I would always run into people, and they would always be like, I remember seeing you when you were in high school or whatever. Oh, wow. And so now to come back and just play and, you know, to be able to have dinner with my dad and have breakfast with my mom, my grandma can come see me play. Oh, I mean, all that stuff is so special. To be a part of, and I'm excited. I'm, you know, with the challenge, you know, to try to win. Because if you're not trying to win at the beginning of the season, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you're doing.
You aren't just the best on the court. You're also one of the best off the court as well. People love you. I'm one of the people who loves you. I love your commentary on TNT with Shaq and D Wade. I love the camaraderie that you guys have formed. I love the games that you play. I love how you go at it with Shaq. Like, that relationship seems so authentic. Like, you guys are fighting, you're laughing, you're arguing, but it's like you're in the same space. How long did it take for you to form that? Like, is that a natural thing?
I grew up watching these guys. Like, I grew up as a fan on a couch debating with my 2 brothers, who are fans, by the way, Trevor. I have to shout out Anthony and Mark. They are extended. We won WNBA championships. We've done all these things, gone to the Olympics. It's like, you're going to be on The Daily Show? Are you kidding me? So, huge hit. Thank you. I will say that my childhood coming up debating my brothers and being around them all the time kind of prepared me for Turner. Because honestly, like, that's what it's like on set. You debate, you might not have any facts to debate it, but you try. There's a lot of yelling and screaming and just saying you don't understand, and that's what it is. And honestly, like, when I came in, you know, I know there's a lot to do with like me being the only woman on set and things like that. And I told him immediately, like, I'm not trying to be one of the guys, I'm trying to be one of the players.
Oh, nice.
And they've embraced that. Honestly, like, I'm a teammate, but we just have fun. I wish we had cameras in the back, like in the makeup room. Because if you would hear some of those debates, it's like the show after the show.
I feel like you could just add it to the list of things you're doing because you're playing, you're in front of the camera. Rumors are that you're starting a new podcast now. Is that true? Can we confirm that?
Yes, I'm very excited to be starting Moments with Candace Parker. I have a 12-year-old daughter, and she is just the center of my entire world. And just talking with other parents, got Tia Mowry, that was a guest, D Wade, of course, and Gabby, our amazing parents. So just really excited to chat with a lot of different experiences, because I think there's no blueprint when it comes to raising a child.
Is it harder, or does it get easier raising a child when you are an elite athlete? Because so much of your time is taken up by the game. Like, how do you create a stable base for a child in a world that is so unstable because of sports?
Layla has been with me from day one. We didn't spend a night away from each other till she was almost two or three. I nursed for 15 months, so my coach saw a lot of, switching, switching in the locker room while he's going over plays. But that's just the way it was, and I wanted to balance both. And I'm very lucky because I have an amazing family that helps me with my daughter. And I have an amazing kid. She gets it. She's one of the best travelers. She's been to Russia, China, like everywhere in Europe. Like, she's amazing. But I will say this. I think a lot of people give professional athletes credit for being able to balance motherhood. But there's a million other women out there that have it way harder. That's jobs don't let them bring their kids to work. That, don't let them take off when they're sick and just different things like that. So I am very happy to have that balance of motherhood. And I realize, you have tough days, but, it's all worth it.
Oh man, I hope everyone listens to the podcast. It must be fun hearing some of the behind the scenes of everyone's moments as a mom. Good luck with your next venture out in Chicago. Good luck with your new podcast. Thank you for joining me on the show, and I hope to see you again.
Thank you so much.